What is going on, everybody? This is Howie by 39, and today we're going to be doing a cleaning video on this Ruger EC9S. First things first though, we're going to make sure that we always remember our 4 rules of gun safety. Rule number 1, treat every firearm like it is loaded. This one is not. There is nothing in the chamber or in the magwell. Rule number 2, always keep your finger off the trigger until you are ready to fire. Rule number 3, always know what is beyond your target. And rule number 4, never point the firearm at anything you aren't willing to destroy. Now let's get into our cleaning supplies. These are the cleaning supplies that we'll be using for today's video. We have our M-Pro 7 gun cleaner, M-Pro 7 gun oil. You can find the links to those in the description with an affiliate link to Amazon. Got our 9mm bore brush, got our 9mm bore rod. We got our nice cleaning pads over here. Now let's get into cleaning it. First things first, we got to make sure that we take the slide off. This one is a little bit different than the Glocks that we were doing before. This one has a pin in it, so you just got to slide back, push this release down here, then that pin will come out. I'm not going to show it on here because I don't want YouTube to get all weird, but I'll cut to the next clip and it'll be all taken apart. Now that we have it all taken apart, let's get into talking about it a little bit. This is the Ruger EC9S. It's a 9mm subcompact pistol. It's pretty good for the price. You can usually find them around like $250, $300. The only thing that I don't really like about it is the trigger reset. It has a long reset on it, but other than that, it makes for a great handgun. But now let's get into cleaning the slide. First, I'm just going to take my cleaning pad here. Then take my M-Pro 7 cleaner. I'm just going to give a couple spritz onto here. And then I'm going to take my slide. Just going to do a couple passes through here. Get in between all the grooves. Get up here. I want to get that firing pin, make sure that that's all nice and clean, ready to go. And then up by the barrel too, you want to make sure that's all nice and clean. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of my clean ones. I'm just going to go back through it and wipe it all down just to make sure that everything is nice and dry up in here. You don't got to get too crazy with a lot of these guns, especially if you keep up on it. But now the inside of the slide is clean. Set that down. Now I'm going to move on to the inside of the barrel. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my bore rod over here. I'm going to take my 9mm bore brush. Screw that on tight. Give this a couple sprays. And I'm going to take this and I'm going to run this through here. Now that I have everything broken up in there, I'm going to set that down, unscrew this, put my eyelet back on there. Now I'm going to take one of my cleaning pads, stick that through the eyelet there, then give this spray on each side. I'm going to slide this through here, in and out. And then I'm going to take a dry one, and I'm just going to repeat that process. If I can get it through the eyelet here, there we go. Oh man, it slipped right back. Just going to repeat the process, just go in and out, in. Alright, now that's nice and clean on the outside. I'm going to take another pad here though, give it another spray, and I'm going to clean up this feeding area here. This is where the bolts feed into the barrel. You don't want that to be all gunked up and have a bunch of smuts there. Alright. Now we're going to move on to the frame. So I'm going to take a cleaning pad here, a couple sprays with the M Pro 7 cleaner. And I'm just going to run this through here. With this one, you want to just clean the rails, clean the front of it, and kind of just down inside of there. Then I'll take my clean one, my one that I haven't sprayed yet, my dry one, and then I'll rub that across there just to dry everything up. Alright, that should be all set. I'm going to take one more pad before I start oiling it up. I'm going to clean the outside of the barrel here, just to make sure there isn't no weird residue on it. And then I'm going to take this too and just get the recoil spring. Boom. Now we're going to start oiling everything up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my M Pro 7 gun oil here, do just a little dab on here. A little bit goes a long way with the oil. You don't need too much. And then I'm going to take it, run it along these grooves here on the slide. And I'm going to take a little bit here, put it at the top of the barrel. And then I'll run it on these inside slides here. Or these inside rails on the slide. Now, all that's left to do is just to throw it back together. Now that we have it put back together, you just want to make sure that you get that pin back in the top here, and then close this back up so that pin doesn't walk itself out while you're firing. And then if you're like me, you're going to take one more pad, just because I don't like looking at them pesky fingerprints. And I'm just going to go across the outside of the slide here. And then I'll take one more dry one, go around that too, just to dry all the excess cleaner off of it. Alrighty, and now you have a nice clean Ruger EC9S. Hope that you enjoyed the video, and thank you for watching. If you or anyone you know is in the market for a new holster or a new case, make sure you send them over to my website, www.hgso.store. You can also find these cool tees there. Make sure you go pick yourself up one. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.